Hi, I'm Fiona from ShiFio Patterns, and today I'm going to show you how to do the single puff stitch. I've made a swatch of it here and I've used 3 colours. If you're going to do different colours on different rows, I think 3 is easy because you always end it on the correct side for starting your next set of colours. So I've done it in yellow, grey and cream because I quite like that combination. This pattern, this stitch, is in a 2 stitch repeat plus 4. So I'm going to do a smaller sample than this to show you. So I'm going to start with my lemon yarn. And want to do 6 puff stitches, so that would be 12 stitches plus an extra 4, so that would be 16 chain. There we go. So for me to start off, I like to twist it to make it into a loop, and then I take the yarn and I push it through and I pull the 2 ends together, and then you insert your hook, pull to tighten. Okay, so I'll make 16 chain. So you twist the hook to catch the yarn and pull it through. So that's 1 made. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so for the first row of the pattern, you would do a puff stitch in the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you wrap your yarn around your hook, then you put your hook through the 4th chain, wrap your yarn around your hook, twist it to pull it through, then you do that again, and then twist to catch and pull through, and then again. Okay, so you should have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on your hook. Then you take your yarn and you pull through all the loops at once, and then you make 1 chain, and that's your first stitch made. So you're going to miss the next one. I'm going to make another puff stitch in the next one. So miss 1, puff stitch in the next one. So yarn over hook, hook through the next stitch, yarn over hook and pull through. So you've got 3 loops. Yarn over hook, hook through the same stitch, yarn over hook and pull through. So you now have 5 loops. Yarn over hook, hook through the next stitch, the same stitch, sorry. Yarn over hook and pull through, and you've got your 7. So you're going to do yarn over hook again and pull through them all, and then do a 1 chain. Do that again, yarn over hook, hook through, so you miss 1 chain right there, and then you put your hook through the one after. Yarn over hook and pull through, so you've got 3 loops. Yarn over hook and then put your hook in that same chain, yarn over hook and pull through, and you have 5 loops. Yarn over hook, hook through the same chain, yarn over hook and pull through, and you have 7. Yarn over hook and pull through all the loops, making sure you're not catching any bits on the way through, and then chain 1. So I will continue doing this to the end. the first row is the fiddliest one, obviously, because it keeps rolling back in on itself. But it will get better. I think you would be able to make a really nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A really nice scarf, a nice thick warm scarf out of this stitch. We actually have a hat, a pattern for children. It's up to, I think it's from babies to 3 years. I will post the link down below on how to do it for the hat pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you want to buy it, it's on our website. So we'll do the last one on this row. So yeah, 3 loops, yarn over hook, hook through chain, yarn over hook, pull through 5, yarn over hook, hook through, yarn over hook, pull through 7, and then yarn over hook and pull through them all. If you were doing one single colour, you would do 3 chain here, but because I'm changing colour, you chain 1, you turn, and then you rejoin your next colour here. So I like to keep hold of the yarn between my 2 fingers to keep it nice and tight. I put the yarn over my hook and I pull it through here. And then I get a hold of both ends in between my fingers and I pull both. So we're going to do 3 chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do a puff stitch in each of the 1 chain spaces across there. So I think it's much easier to show you on the second row anyway, because we're not obviously doing it into an actual chain. So we go yarn over hook, yarn in the 1 chain space, yarn over hook and pull through. So we've got the 3. Let's see that. Yarn over hook, hook through the 1 chain space, or chain 1 space, yarn over hook and pull through. So you've got 5. Yarn over hook, hook through, yarn over hook and pull through, so you've got 7. Yarn over hook and pull through all 7 loops, and then do your 1 chain. Oops. So then we'll do the next puff stitch in the next 1 chain space, or chain 1 space. One chain. Next one. Chain 1. You kind of just, I don't know if you'll find this, but you kind of just wiggle your hook back and forth. So like there, 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 there. Like a little dance. Let's see how many I've got. 7. Yarn over hook, pull through them all. Oh, be careful I'm not catching any threads. And chain 1. Yeah, I really like this stitch. It's nice. I don't know why we haven't done a nice blanket, a baby blanket in it. Really, maybe that's something that should go on my list. Oops, I've just lost my ball of yarn. Again. One chain. Right. So we've now got 5 puffs on the second row. And we are going to put our last puff stitch into this 3 chain space here. Pull it through. Now, again, if it was just 1 colour, you would do 3 chain. But because we're changing it to the cream yarn, which I have here, we do 1 chain and then we turn. Okay, so now we've got threads going all over the place. I mean, if you want to make it easier, you could sew in this end and this end just now, just so you've just got the two colours, and then obviously once you've joined this one, you could sew in its end as well. So, got the yarn between my fingers, and I put the yarn over the hook, grab the two together, and then I pull it through, and I grab these two, and I pull tight. Oh, not wanting to play, and pull tight on this one, so pull tight on all of them. Make sure it's nice and tight. And I just like to keep a hold of them while I start. So we're going to do 2 chain, so that makes up your chain 3 turning chain. And again, we go to the next chain 1 space, and we do our puff stitch in there. And for this today, I've used the light worsted yarn, number 3 yarn, and I've used a 4mm hook. If you were wanting to make, I think this would make quite a good little pot holder, and you'd probably want to use like a worsted yarn and maybe a 5mm hook for that. Maybe do it in rainbow colours so it's nice and pretty. Nice scarf would be good. I don't know if worsted weight yarn might actually make it too thick for a scarf, depending on where you live, of course. You may live somewhere like Scotland, like I do, where it's quite cold in the winter. So you need some good scarves, woolly hats. Oh, yes, and we've done the last one into, see, I'm way ahead of myself, into the last chain 3 space there. So yarn over hook and pull through, oops, all 7, and then chain 1. Sometimes you have to just tighten up the ends here. Now, as you see, because I've used 3 different colours, the yellow yarn is here ready for me to start. So what I have done is I've just laid it up the side. You don't want it too loose, you don't want it too tight. And I've just, do that again. Tighten up the cream one. Yarn over the hook and pull through. And just, where's, oh, got it in my hand. Just tighten it up a wee bit so it's not too loose, it's not too tight. Now, if you're going to do like a baby blanket or something, you can maybe do an edging over there. Okay, so another 2 chain, and then again puff stitch. It's called the single puff stitch. Oops. The hat that I've actually got, the hat pattern we have is actually for a helmet hat for children. And as I say, I'll put the link down below. Must make another one for my daughter in purple. She loves purple. Purple is her favourite colour. I swear she would wear purple from head to toe if she could. But being a small child, all her hats and gloves and everything get filthy. So it's always handy to have more than one. Sometimes more than 2. So there we go. And then into the 3 chain space there. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 1 chain. So there you go. There is the single puff stitch crochet swatch. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please, please, please do like the video, share it on social media, on your Facebook, subscribe to our channel. If you haven't, that's not a problem. I hope you might try one of our other videos. We will have probably more links below to some of our how-to videos. So thank you for watching.